Hey, it's me with my Warlock, and just to say a couple final words, about Warlocks. Okay, I could start with professions. My Warlock has, I can show you this, it's alchemy and herbalism, and I am a transmuter. I actually was a potion master, but I changed it when the put patch 3.2, I think. Don't know what kind of patch is now. I think 3.2 or 3.1. Who cares? Okay, to make these epic gems, and I'm making a lot of money out of them. And mats cost like 50 gold, and I can sell them for 150. Okay. What other professions? Other professions is like it's for priest and mage. Doesn't matter. You can use, how to say, all the professions you want, except leatherworking, skinning, and blacksmithing. It's not very useful for a lock. Okay, soul shards. Few more things to mention about soul shards. As I mentioned in my other, spell movies, that some of the spells using soul shards, and I mentioned all that the pets that use soul shards. I said about the Shadowburn and Soulfire, but one more thing I forgot, that Healthstone, Soulstone, and Spellstone and Firestone requires soul shards to create. And some people think that soul shards are just waste of backspace, and I think that soul shards are like, you can feel like Warlock. Come on, you steal someone's soul, and I don't know if you see it, that about new system of Warlock soul shards. It's gonna be like you will have here 3 soul shards by your name, and what is fuck is this? Fuck off. And you can use them, they're gonna regain like those Death Knight runes. I think it's okay, but at least I like that they're keeping the soul shards after all. Okay, next. Talents. What else I can say about talents? Demology. Demology is very good for PvP, very good for leveling, but in my opinion, and in my guild's opinion, it's the worst spec for raiding and dungeons, and it's actually, for my list, I think it's number 1 for leveling. Why? Because it's good for PvP and leveling, and if you play like me in PvP realm, you will get ganked a lot, and with this demology you have a lot of chance of survival because of that skill. How is it called? Souling. Yeah, souling. So okay, destruction for PvP, you can manage it. I saw some warlocks. I don't do a lot of PvP actually in battlegrounds. I do some. So its destruction also is the best in PvE, but for leveling I wouldn't recommend it unless you have pretty imba gear and you can just blow them up like this. Okay, what else I can say? Affliction for PvP. Well, it's also, how to say, good, but there is no 100% chance that you win. But there is always that thing that you are afflictionist. You can put so many dots, and they are so strong that even if he kills you, he will die eventually from your dots. That happened a lot of times for me and for others who I killed with my dots, even though they killed me first. Affliction in PvE, I could say it's okay. Actually, in our guild there is some afflictionists, some destruction, and they just do okay in raids. And for leveling they also are just fine, just because you can heal yourself with like haunt and so. And if you're not playing in PvP realm, I would suggest Affliction actually, because in dungeons you would do much better. Because if you play in PvE realm, I think they are, you know, like concentrated on doing dungeons, doing quests and so. Okay, how I leveled up. At first I leveled up with Affliction actually from level 1 to level 70. Okay, sorry, I lost my quest. I talked too much. Okay, at first I was at 1 to 70, I was Affliction. And I liked it. My friend went with Demology. At first actually it was better for me, easier to quest, because I did a little bit more damage. But when he got level 15 now and he could take his Felguard, he actually quested a lot faster than me, because Felguard is just so imba for leveling. If I could change my mind, you know, and respec from 50 to Demology, I would, but I didn't. I always thought that Affliction is, you know, you Warlock, you're supposed to, you know, put so many curses and like corruptions and so on, so. But in Wrath of the Lich King, I went with Demology and I was happy. I leveled up this Warlock so fast that I didn't even notice it. No. So, what else I can say you? Okay, if you should level up a Warlock, I think it's a caster. If you like them, try them. Some people say it's pretty hard, and actually it is. But when you just know what everything is doing, and you know how to make a good combo, you can actually do pretty well with Warlock. And one thing that is very, very, very important for locks, it's a lot of stamina. Because, like I mentioned in other spell videos, because you have life tap. Who cares how many mana pool you have? If you have a lot of stamina, you could survive longer, and you can always life tap. And the thing with like Searing Pain, where you tank, you need also a lot of stamina for that. I can give you one example where Warlocks tank. It's like Mimiron fight. You have to tank like the head. I don't know if you do it to Ulduar 25, but you have to tank a head, robot's head. And what else? Mount Hyjal, the Caverns of Time thing. I think there is like in Horde encampment. I can't remember if it's a first boss pull or second, but I know they're like frost worms, or they're coming all the time when the odds come. I can't say that because I can't remember, it was so long time ago. But there is sometimes where Warlocks have to tank it. Okay. How to finish this? Okay, I'm again losing my quest. Okay, I'm just gonna fly. To sum up, Warlock is how to say it? Complicated and fun. If you don't like complicated, if you don't like like a lot of spells when you can get mixed up easily, don't roll a Warlock. It's not for you. If you just start playing a game and you're alone, I wouldn't suggest Warlock either, unless you really like to how to say, solo things, because Warlock for soloing is also very good. So just make up your mind. If you like his spells, like the idea there's a little bit like more things to do, more combinations to do, like with let's say priest and mage, he has more combinations actually, then just roll a Warlock. That's it, I think. Thank you for watching.